And my name is Chrissy Lester, and it will be my privilege to carry out the ceremony today for Matthew and Victoria. Matthew and Victoria, you are about to make the promises that will join your lives together forever. The vows of marriage are very simple. They take the form of an affirmation and a verbal contract which you will make with one another. But I'm sure that to both of you, this ceremony today means so much more than those simple legal words. It's an expression of your hopes and dreams for your future together, but above all, of your love for each other. Your marriage will bring a new sense of security, commitment, meaning, and purpose to your lives, because you have each found the partner who you can trust with your deepest affection and your loyalty. Your marriage will need nurturing with daily care and should be a relationship where each tries to bring out the best in the other. It is cherishing, tolerant, and forgiving, and requires humour and honesty, but above all, friendship. And that friendship should be treasured, because with it will come the kind of love that will last forever. The marriage vows, solemnly made and faithfully kept, are a promise made from the heart, and they will take a lifetime to fulfill. And so, before we have any more ado, we're going to have a reading, and Jane is going to read to us, "Yes, I'll marry you, my dear." I'd just like to make a bit of space around the lectern, please. That's lovely.
This is by wonderful poet Pam Ayres, who a lot of you will be very familiar with. I've practiced this a lot, so I wouldn't giggle. Yes, I'll marry you, my dear, and here's the reason why. So I can push you out of bed when the baby starts to cry. And if we hear a knocking, and it's creepy, and it's late, I hand you the torch, you see, and you investigate. Yes, I'll marry you, my dear. You may not apprehend it, but when the tumble dryer goes, it's you that has to mend it. You have to face the neighbour, should our Labrador attack him, and if a drunkard fondles me, it's you that has to whack him. Yes, I'll marry you. You're virile and you're lean. My house is like a pigsty. You can help to keep it clean. That sexy little dinner which you serve by candlelight, as I do chipolatas, you can cook it every night. It's you who has to work the drill and put up curtain track. And when I've got PMT, it's you who gets the flack. I do see great advantages, but none of them for you. And so before you see the light, I do.
Now, Jane is one of our witnesses today, and so is Trevor. So, Trevor, would you step forward, please? Now, Matthew and Victoria, I know you know each other very well, and I'm sure everyone here does too. But the law now requires that you identify yourself. So, Matthew, what is your full name?
Matthew Joseph Morrow.
And Victoria, your full name?
Victoria Mary Louise Beer.
Thank you. This place in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. You are here today to witness the joining in marriage of Matthew Joseph Morrow and Victoria Mary Louise Beer. Before you're joined in marriage, I must remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the promises that you're about to make to one another. Marriage in this country is the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life, to the exclusion of all others. So now I'm going to ask each of you in turn if you are free to marry one another. So Victoria, I know that you'll be very relieved to know that Matthew is going first.
Oh.
So Matthew,
Yes.
please say these words after me. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, Matthew Joseph Moreau,
why I, Matthew Joseph Moreau,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Victoria Mary Louise Beer.
to Victoria Mary Louise Beer.
Thank you. And now, Victoria, I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, Victoria Mary Louise Beer,
why I, Victoria Mary Louise Beer,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Matthew Joseph Moreau.
to Matthew Joseph Moreau.
Thank you. We've now arrived at the time when Matthew and Victoria will be making the solemn and binding contract with each other, which will make them husband and wife. So would you turn and face one another, please? And yes, do hold hands if you want to. And once again, we'll start with Matthew. Please say these words. Please say these words after me and say them to Victoria. I call upon these persons
I call upon these persons
here present
here present
to witness that I, Matthew Joseph Moreau,
that I, Matthew Joseph Moreau, to witness
that I, Matthew Joseph Moreau,
that I, Matthew Joseph Moreau,
take thee, Victoria Mary Louise Beer,
take thee, Victoria Mary Louise Beer,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
And now, Victoria, I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Victoria Mary Louise Beer,
to witness that I, Victoria Mary Louise Beer,
take thee, Matthew Joseph Moreau,
take thee, Matthew Joseph Moreau,
to be my lawful wedded
to
husband.
be my lawful wedded husband.
Thank you, Jane. You can sit down now. But Trevor, I understand you are the custodian of the rings.
Yes.
Thank you. And now, Matthew and Victoria will seal their promises to each other by giving and receiving rings. The wedding ring is an unbroken circle. It has no beginning and no end, and signifies unending and everlasting love, and will be an outward sign of those promises that Matthew and Victoria have just made to one another. So Trevor, would you hand Victoria's ring to Matthew, please? Matthew, place the ring gently on the third finger of Victoria's left hand. Just hold it there for a moment, because I have some very important questions to ask you, to which I hope you will answer, I do. So Matthew, for now and forever, do you commit yourself to Victoria? Do you promise to love her, respect her, comfort and protect her, and share with her all that you are and all that is yet to be?
I do.
Push the ring right on. Skitty, skitty. That's it. Sometimes helps if you bend them up.
Okay.
And now say to her, may you always wear your ring
May you always wear your ring
with love and happiness.
with love and happiness.
Trevor, would you pass Matthew's ring to Victoria, please? Thank you. And Victoria, would you do the same and just place it gently on the third finger of Matthew's left hand? Just hold it there, because I'm going to ask you the same questions, and I hope you will answer I do as well. So Victoria, for now and forever, do you commit yourself to Matthew? Do you promise to love him, respect him, comfort and protect him, and share with him all that you are and all that is yet to be?
I do.
Push the ring right on. Pick it down. It helps if you bend it up. Just hold it there for the moment, Victoria. And now say to him, may you always wear your ring
May you always wear your ring
with love and happiness.
with love and happiness.
Would you both turn and face me now? Matthew and Victoria, today, Friday the 13th of March 2015, marks a new beginning for you both. May you always look back on this day with happiness, and in the years ahead, may your feelings for each other deepen and grow. You have found the secret of true happiness in giving and receiving each other's love. That love is the greatest gift we can ever receive. So always take care of it because it's precious. Let your love for each other be your guide throughout your time together. That love will sustain you, strengthen and comfort you. Because from now on, you will each have someone by your side to share all those good things that lie ahead. And when the going is tough, as it is for everyone from time to time, you will have someone to bring you solace. So go forward now with the confidence that your love for each other will bring. And as the years fly by and you wonder where all the time has gone, may your feelings for each other bring you peace and contentment, joy and friendship. You have made the solemn and binding contract required by law before your witnesses and all of us gathered here today. And so it now gives me the greatest of pleasure to announce that from this day forward you are husband and wife. Are you going to kiss your bride?
I would love to.